Finally, after 17 years, the return of Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi is real. The most weighted game in the Dragon Ball community, Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon, run, dragon, come,
You saw the title of the video. I will do a deep dive into the game and answer these questions. Does it live up to the hype? What are the cons? What are the pros? And is it worth the price? I will as well give some of my opinions on the criticisms of the game. But first, let's figure out what is Sparking Zero. Sparking Zero is a 3D arena fighter that is concentrated on the multiplayer competitive fighting aspect, like Tekken, Street Fighter, or Dragon Ball FighterZ. But they are based on a 2D plane. This one is 3D. This is not a story mode based game. We have Dragon Ball Z Kakarot for that, so if you go into the game expecting another Kakarot with every cutscene costing the devs one kidney to make, you will be left disappointed. I will get back to that point later. After we launch the game, we get the opening in the same style like the old Budokai Tenkaichis. I made a video on the first one, you should go give it a watch after this one. I love the intro, it's hype, it reminds me of the previous entries, but they could have had an original OST for it. Now we got the Dragon Ball Super opening song, Genkai Toppa X Survivor. The song is really good, but we need something different. Loading into the game, we have this nice menu with fully animated characters and dialogue.
I motion that we ask Miss Bulma to cook something for us.
Goku transitions between the menus in unique ways, like flying to the World Tournament, teleporting with Shin to Zenos, sitting in Hercule's house, and much more. Of all of the games, I think this one's menu is the best one. It just has so much life. From the main menu, we have a lot of options to choose from: episodes and customs, battle and training, challenges and missions, shop and customize, gallery and Kung Fu. So let's dive into the episodes are the game's story mode, letting you play as 8 different characters, and you experience the battles from their perspective. The characters are Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, Frieza, Trunks, Piccolo, Jiren, and Goku Black. You can play it with the story mode in the canon way, replaying the events that happened in the manga or the anime. Almost in every battle you can branch off into the what ifs. Some are minor, like Goku kills Jace instead of Berther in Dynamic Saga, or major changes like Cell getting his ass whooped into non-existence by Goku and the androids. There is so much you can do here and experiment with the story and see what surprises the developers have in store for us. But let's say you want more freedom and you would like to change the story so drastically that you make Yamcha the main character in the Tournament of Power and make him fight Jiren. Yeah, we wish we could do that. But actually we don't need to wish, because we have that in Custom Battles. Custom Battles is your playground. You can make, play any story you can think of in the Dragon Ball universe. You can play pre-made fights like Avenger Returns, where Turles didn't die by Goku's hand and returned to Earth years later to take revenge. Or you can play Hand Over Kakarot, where Vegeta asks Chi-Chi if Goku can play outside with him. She tells him no, so he beats up her son Gohan.
I need an adult.
I am an adult. By the way, I only hit you because I have pent-up aggression against your father. Take that.
Besides that, you can play battles and stories that the other players have created. I played a few created what ifs, and I played a what if that my friend made. Here's a code for it, show him some love. But if you don't want to play any of them, you can create your own battles. Endless fun for a Dragon Ball fan. But maybe you're not a fan of story-based fights, you just want to beat someone up. Well, lucky you, we have the... Here you can play offline like in the old games, against CPU or split screen. You pick a stage, the characters, you can have a team of 5, and you just throw hands in the battle mode.
You're dead.
But as well, here you can play online ranked or player matches. It's self-explanatory, you can play solo battles where you fight one-on-one, or you can play DP battles. DP is used to limit your team's strength. Every character has a DP rating. Weaker characters cost less, like Guldo or Chaozu. The stronger characters cost more, like Gojira Blue or Jiren Full Power. If you want to run a team that fills all 5 slots, you must use weaker characters. But if you really want to use Vegeta Blue, you will sacrifice 10 of your DP points out of the 15. So now you're forced to run 2 or 1 weaker characters.
Let money go where I go.
After battling, you're given a rank that you can level by winning fights. As well, you can play online or offline tournaments that, bear with me here, have ring outs. They actually did it. They brought back the ring out feature, and it works as well in the Tournament of Power stage. This mode is a lot of fun online and offline. If you don't like ring outs, you can turn them off too. But you might ask, that's a lot of battling, but I don't know how to fight. Worry not, my beautiful viewer. This game has a pretty good training mode. It shows you all the basics and more advanced techniques. So here you can learn the game and the combat. And if you just want to sharpen one specific skill, you can just use the practice mode. Set the AI to any type you want, and there are a lot of types to choose from. You can grind as much as you want here. Well, we went over the main modes, but there is still much more you can do in this game, like here you can complete challenges in any mode and collect rewards. Simple enough, you have Xeno Orders where Xeno gives you challenges, and you have Whis Stamp Book where Whis gives you challenges. And here you can appease 2 multi-universal beings. If you don't, well... You maybe noticed that I don't have everything unlocked. How do you even unlock characters? Well, by playing the story mode, fighting in the world tournament modes, or buying them with in-game currency that you can earn by playing the game. Speaking about buying, we have the shop. Here you can buy not only the characters but costumes, skill capsules that work like Z items from the previous Dragon Ball Z games, quotes, banners, BNG music that plays during your custom battles or when you charge your full ki, and AI fighting styles that you can use in custom battles to upscale or better your gameplay. You can as well customize your characters, adding them details like halos, scouters, changing outfits, boosting them with items, changing emotes and quotes, and enabling disabling available fusions. The customization is kinda limited. I wish they added more. Another mode is the Here you have Girl Talk, or in other words, the Talk to a podcast.
Talk to. You gotta put like an emphasis on it, like to. Like to.
It works like the game encyclopedia. You can check costumes, how many times you played that character, you can listen to the girls talk about the characters.
Ugh! Now he's got this elongated skull. Disgusting.
Honestly, I think he looked stronger before.
You think this stretched out head was intentional? Or was that just part of the transformation without him knowing?
I'd rather not put myself in Frieza's mind.
Here as well you can check their moves. There's a nice way to present the characters and hear some stories from the women of Dragon Ball Z. All in all, a good encyclopedia. In here you can also check your saved replays and check your game stats, like how well you're performing. And the last mode, if you can call it that, is Come Forth. In here you can summon 3 dragons, Shenron, Porunga, and Super Shenron. I only managed to get the basic Dragon Balls for now. The animation is pretty and the wishes are kinda basic. But it's the first and the weakest dragon, so others I think have better wishes. That is the broad review of the game, but let's dive deeper. Starting off with the criticism. The biggest one I heard was the slideshows during the story mode, and that the game should have had way better cutscenes. I agree that the game would have been better, but I don't think it would have worked well in this game. As I mentioned earlier, this is not a story mode based game. This is not Kakarot, and it's not trying to be Kakarot. Kakarot is still getting updates to this day. The game cost $70. Let's say this is the budget of the game. $10 went into the story mode. $30 went into the fighting mechanics and in-battle attacks. $20 went into the custom battle mode, and the other $10 to the gallery customization and other modes. So if we give the story mode $30 to its budget, the other areas of the game would suffer greatly. So that's why I think the slideshows get a pass this time. I know it's overdone in other fighting anime games, but we know the story of Dragon Ball. it was retold again and again and again in different media. And if you don't know the story mode and want to experience it by playing a game, play Kakarot. It's a wonderful game. But okay, I will stop defending the game and move on to the first one being, why can you rage quit ranked and get no penalty for it? Well, now you get a message that wants you to not leave games. But that's it. No derank, no nothing. They should fix it in an update. Next one being the limited customization. Most of the characters don't have costumes, only Goku and Vegeta got some love, and of course other characters, but they only get 1 or 2 costumes. We can buy accessories or some color palette that with it we could change the existing color of clothes or something. Imagine what creative possibilities that would open up in custom battles. Now it's just dull. The filter in custom battle menu sucks. It takes ages to find a quote you want to use, and most of the time the grammar don't even match up. Either they should let us type the quotes ourselves or add more of them with more variety and with a search bar, because now you spend 30 minutes looking for a specific line in the filters menu. Moving on, they should add restrictions to the single ranked battles, because now when you try to play it, you run into Gogeta's or Vegeta sweats, where you just want to play as Cooler or Boo, but you stand no chance against them because they are more accurate.
You'd be better than that.
Don't nerf them, just add restrictions like in the tournament mode, for example Saiyans only, Namek Saga only, Villains only, something like that. This would reduce the Gogetas and Vegetos spam in single rank and more people would play it. Speaking about tournament mode, where are the maps to Otherworld Tournament and Destroyer Tournament? You can play them but on random maps. What is even the point then? The story of the Tournament of Destroyers is even cut out of the story mode. You can't fight against Hit in the story mode. Please add more maps. We don't have Hell, Kami's Lookout, and no snow maps, and many more maps. I just want my sad snowman back. Another thing, add crossplay to the game. It is sometimes hard to find ranked games when playing on PC, especially in single battles. This would liven up the game. What else is there? Oh yeah, fucking delete Android 19 off the game. That little fucker with his or it is futile attacks his stupid ass grab that deletes my health bar and restores his health like he just ate a mukbang of senzu beans. His buff gives him super armor, it costs only 1 blast stock and you can't interrupt it. I hope you get nerfed into fucking non-existence, you little piece of shit. That is all. Thank you. Okay, we talked about the cons, but now let's talk about the The movement and the gameplay is just perfect. It is friendly to beginners and advanced enough for skilled players. There are many ways to defend yourself and even more ways to get your ass beat. Revenge counters, perception, sonic sway, super perception, super counter, Z-vanish, and blocking with sways. You can loop and dash around your opponent however you want. Combos are similar to Budokai Tenkaichi 3 but different to feel unique. The rush attacks are all beautiful and different from one another. The beams are skinny but still look beautiful. Beam, grab, rush, clash struggles elevate the battle to the extreme. You feel like you are watching the anime itself. It's really fun to watch battles. They are fast paced and exciting. Spike Chunsoft cooked with the gameplay of this game. Just one little nitpick. When you get into a Z-Vanish war, there's nothing you can do, just vanish or get hit. You can't even charge the hit, so you're just vanishing non-stop until one of you messes up or you run out of ki. Here is a meme that encapsulates that feeling. The story mode. I love it. The main story mode is lackluster, I agree. Lots of slides and not a lot of cutscenes. But the what ifs are what I live for. It feels like how you end the battle, that is how your story continues. I really like Vegeta's what if called Parental Blood. When you defeat Android 18, you get to train with Trunks, and if you push him hard enough, he will transform into Super Trunks. Vegeta will realize that this form sucks and he will train his Super Saiyan 1, like Goku did. Challenge Cell, match his strength, fight in the tournament, get mad on Cell for almost killing Trunks, and achieve Super Saiyan 2, finishing the battle with Father-Son Final Flash. Just peak Dragon Ball. And during the cutscenes, you can change the camera perspective to show what your character sees, and it reacts to you being hit.
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! Why don't I kick it up a notch?
And why I personally like the story mode is that the story mode is based on the character and what he did in the show. like it was with Budokai 3, my personal favorite Dragon Ball game, where you can choose a character to experience their story. Yeah, it might feel that the story is loose and cut, but that is just canon to the show and the character. Custom battles is a blast to play through and even creative. It has its jank moments, but I still like it. The inner child in me is satisfied. I like the World Tournament mode. It is fun to play online and offline, but like I mentioned before, add more fighters in the brackets and more maps. Now, the ultimate question, is it worth the price? And should you buy it? As a Dragon Ball fan, absolutely yes. There is so many things you can do. You can unleash your creativity, play the what-ifs that take like 15 hours to do in total, battle in ranked battle in the tournaments, have a split-screen battle with your bro or sis, unlimited fun for a long time. And the $70 is a lot, I understand, but cut down on Starbucks coffee and cancel your Netflix subscription. It still doesn't have any good new shows. And if you're not a Dragon Ball fan and just like fighting games, I still recommend this game. Maybe wait for the Christmas sale on Steam or something. And if you want to play a good story mode Dragon Ball Z game, just play Kakarot. I cannot glaze this game enough. It's probably on sale right now. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. I did not expect such a heartwarming support from all of you guys. I read all of your nice comments and feedback. I'm truly thankful from the bottom of my heart to all of you guys. With a fair warning, this channel won't be a Dragon Ball only channel. I will upload videos on games that I enjoy or are special to me. I have a lot of fun ideas, so stay tuned. And again, thank you for watching.